Attract financial abundance by taking these steps. I will tell you the exact steps you need to take to attract financial abundance, to attract money in your life. And some people, as soon as they hear money, they turn off. They have been programmed to think that money is a bad thing. They have been programmed to stay poor. They have been programmed by the system to live from paycheck to paycheck, to never be rich, while everybody else out there, those at the top, they have all of the money, they are rich. Attract financial abundance by taking these steps. When I tell you this, you will never be broke again. You will never be poor again. When you understand these things, when you know these things, when you get this, you can never be in lack. I'm here to remind you that abundance is your birthright. I'm here to remind you that success is your birthright. The Most High wants you to be financially abundant. Yes, it may not have been money back then. Back in the day, people bartered. But when we talk about financial abundance, we're also talking about the things that money can buy. We're talking about houses, cars, we're talking about land, we're talking about all of these things. And let me tell you, before some of you click off, these things don't make you a bad person. They come as a result of the value you create. When you give, you receive. But it is not totally a physical thing that we're talking about. Stay with me. We're talking about vibration. We're talking about law of attraction. We're talking about how to manifest money in your life. Let me tell you, your money is on its way. And when you do this, you will receive it. Most of us, we are in that step one, where we are experiencing contrast in our lives. We know what we want and we know what we don't want. We know what we don't want, so we know what we want. You know, you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. You don't want to be in poverty. You don't want this thing, this situation that you're in where you don't have enough money, or where you don't have a particular thing, where you don't have that mansion, that house. It doesn't have to be the biggest house. You don't have that thing. So you are experiencing contrast. You're feeling pain because you don't have that thing. You can't buy that thing that you want. You can't go on that vacation. That is not bad at all. It's contrast, because you know you don't want that situation in your life. You now know what you want. You now know that you want money. You now know that you want wealth, that you want that car, that you want that BMW. I don't care what it is. For everybody it may be different. Some people want $1 million, some people want 100,000, some people want 10 million, some people want 100 million, and so on. I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter what you want. It is not too big for the Most High. It is not too big for the universe. The universe doesn't differentiate between creating a button or a castle. It all depends on your thoughts, your faith, your belief, And you can go past belief to knowing, but we're coming to that. So you're experiencing contrast in your life. You know what you don't want, right? What is it that you don't want? That poverty? That old car? You know what you want now. That inability to pay for your children's education, because a lot of people say that money is a bad thing. But without money, how can you pay for your medical bills? You're diagnosed with something, God forbid, how can you pay for it? People need to be careful some of these things that they say. They need to be careful, because by doing this, they are creating a huge gap between themselves and financial abundance, between themselves and money. So then, let me tell you the good news. You want to hear the good news? Smash that like button if you want to hear the good news. Let me tell you the good news. Everything that you've asked for, everything that you've prayed for, everything that you've put out there in the universe, you say that you wanted, do you know that it has been created? It has already been created. Ask and it is given. It is there in what is called vibrational escrow. It is there. What did you ask for? A house? It is there. What did you ask for? $1 million? It is there. That may be hard for some to understand, but it is there in vibrational escrow. That is another step. The universe creates it. You ask, it is given. You ask, you know. You ask, it is given. But for the thing to be in your hand, for you to get its physical equivalent, it is there, but you do not have its physical equivalent. The $100 million is there, but you do not have its physical equivalent. For you to get its physical equivalent, you must become a match for it. You must be a match for it. That money will not come to everybody. It will come only to those who are matched to it. Only those who are vibrationally aligned to it. Your vibration must be aligned. Stay with me, hey. Your vibration must be aligned to that money for you to see it on your bank account, for it to be in your hand. It has to be aligned to it. And how? Somebody asks, how do you do that? How do you align to that money, to that financial abundance? You raise your vibration. Anytime you're feeling fearful, a lot of people, they talk about money, but they're afraid. Oh my goodness. They're thinking, hey, I will never get that money. They are in a place of fear. When you are in a place of fear, when you're experiencing, when you're feeling bad, negative emotion, you are very, 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 very far away from that money you want. Fear. You're feeling depressed. You are so far away. Angry. Hopeless. You are so far away from that money, from that financial abundance. Hey, I heard my belly boil a bit. That is when you do that is what happens when you do intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. It is important to get to a place of joy. It is important to get to a place of happiness, of contentment, of passion, of feeling good. When you are feeling good, you are closer to that manifestation. The thing that you've asked for is manifesting. You are a vibrational match for that thing. And a lot of you, a lot of us, Not you. A lot of us, we block our manifestation because when we think of that thing, we're thinking of its lack. We have a scarcity mindset. And a lot of people, they won't make it so far in this video because they are against money. And because they are against money, against wealth, they won't get it. There is a gap between them. There's negativity. You think the universe, the Most High, is gonna bless you with abundance when you are so against it? When you're only talking bad about it? When you think that every rich person on the planet is evil? When you think that every millionaire stole the money? When you think that everybody with a house did some evil to get it, that it's a bad thing? That is the gap we're talking about. You must get rid of that gap. And the poor get poorer, the rich get richer. The rich have momentum around making money. The poor have momentum around poverty. The universe doesn't see the difference. Poverty, wealth. No, it's just that you get more of it. More. It's about more. You get more of who you are. You get more. So it's important to change that vibration, to raise that vibration. Let me tell you, we're talking about attracting financial abundance. Hey, we're talking about the steps to take. And the last time somebody was watching my video, it was a video on a similar topic, and they said, hey, if you believe enough, maybe you will be able to buy a new hat and a new shirt and all of that. That is crazy, my brother. That is crazy. Are you gonna judge somebody by a hat and a shirt? Really? So you think that because, number one, I have many of these shirts and many of these hats, but do you think that this is what tells you how wealthy or how financially free somebody is? Come on, you have to be joking. These are not indicators of somebody's wealth, of how much money somebody has. Really, you don't know. You don't know. You cannot tell just by looking at somebody. Not by how they look, not by how big their nose is, not by how white they are, not by how black they are, not by how short they are, not by how dumb. It doesn't matter. It is not a... So, be very careful. Some people are watching, they're judging. You don't know. This is not all I do. I'm coming here talking to you. I'm already financially free. I'm already financially free. I know what took me out of lack, out of poverty, born with nothing, to financial freedom. And it is not to brag about myself, but we're talking about financial abundance and how you can attract it. That thing will be in your hand when you are a vibrational match for it. It will be in your hand. You will get its physical equivalent. So become a match for the thing that you want, and it will be in your hand. You will find yourself creating a gap between you and financial abundance, between you and money. You will find yourself experiencing disappointments, but you must be able to see those disappointments as blessings. That is another step to experience lack. Yes, the money may come to you, some money may come to you, but then you will find yourself going back down there. You'll wonder, oh my goodness, perhaps I should give up. But you will reach a point where you will see your disappointments as blessings. You will experience failures. You will realize that failures are just stepping stones on the path of success. You will reach this point of knowing that you have financial abundance. It doesn't matter whether you are broke today. It doesn't mean that you are poor. You may not have that money in your hand, but it doesn't mean that you are poor. You will falter. You will make mistakes. You will move from joy into fear, from love into fear, into lack, into sadness, into depression. But you do not stay there. You do not create more momentum around lack by worrying about it, by being upset, by being angry. No, you move to that higher place. That is why we come here and we talk about raising that vibration, because when you have that higher vibration, things will come to you. And you must move past faith. Faith is good. Faith is required. Belief is required, because however you see yourself, that is what you're gonna get more of. But even more than that is knowing that you are a successful person, and not look at everybody and judge them and think like, hey, he has nothing. I see people doing that all of the time to make themselves feel good. They think that the neighbor has nothing, that other person has nothing, nobody's making money. Complain about the situation, complain about inflation, hyperinflation. No, you know that things are always working out for you. That is how you attract that money in your life, knowing that this is just what it is. You win. You're confident. You know that you just win. You're not poor. You're financially free. You're financially abundant. You're rich. Let the poor say, I am rich. You know it to be true. You make your affirmations. You see yourself as whatever you want to be. A lot of people, they think they are thinking about money, but they're thinking of the lack of money as opposed to the abundance of it. The abundance. When you think about money, do you feel sad or do you feel happy? All these are indicators of how close you are to your manifestation. Understand that it's all about vibration. Understand law of attraction. When you are offering a vibration, that vibration can and will be matched. What vibration are you offering? You will get a match for it. You will get its physical equivalent. So it's very important to see yourself as what you want to be. And a lot of people will be saying, hey, what are you talking about? You just said you have $1 million. What are you talking about? They don't get it. They don't get it. They will say you're delusional. That is fine. Be delusional. You have to see yourself as that thing. You have to know that you are financially free to be financially free. And don't worry about your circumstances today. You know that better is coming. You know that your money is on its way. Soon it will be in your hand. And what will happen? Because a lot of people think that, oh, you just stay there on your bed and then money will come to you. What will happen? Let me tell you, if you know that you are financially free, it will cause you to take inspired action. You will not stay in bed morning, noon, and night. You will end up taking action. You will end up creating value. You will end up providing value. If you want to help 1 million people, don't think about $1 million only think about how you can help 1 million people and you will have your $1 million. So it is not action that is most important, it is the vibration, and the vibration will end up causing you to take action. That is how it works. You will end up taking action. The action will be there. By thought, the thing you want is brought to you. By action, you receive it. I said by thought, with thoughts, the thing you want is brought to you. But to receive it, you must take action. Faith without works is dead. Faith is important, but if you have faith, you will take action. A lot of people are praying for stuff, but while they're praying, they're crying. They don't believe that they will get it. And they're not taking action because they don't believe anyway. They don't see themselves like that. If you see yourself as broke, that is fine. I don't judge you, but you will get that in your life. Do you understand? If you see yourself as rich, fine. You will get more of that in your life. I'm not saying that you have to be rich or you have to. I don't care. You decide whatever you want to be. But understand law of attraction. Understand that when you are offering a vibration, that vibration can and will be matched. As I'm here, did I ask you to smash that like button? Smash it for the YouTube algorithm. As I'm here in nature, the breeze is blowing. It's beautiful out here in nature. The sun is shining. The birds have been singing. I'm sending you good vibes. I'm sending you loads of positive energy. You will manifest your heart's desires. I want you, if you made it so far in the video, to make an affirmation like, I have $1 million on my bank account. I am rich. I am wealthy. I am financially free, and so on. Make an affirmation. Put it out there in the universe. A lot of people don't understand these things. They think that it is just something people say. Really? Really? There's a reason why some are poor and some are rich. It's because of their mindset. It starts with mindset. What brought me out here? What brought me out here is my mindset. Why am I here right now? Why are you watching me right now? It depends on your mindset. There's a reason some people will watch a video like this and some will not. I don't know why some people think that it's so hard to understand. No, you're not like a robot and somebody's pulling the strings dictating whether you are poor or rich. No, you can change the situation for yourself as the co-creator that you are with Source, as the co-creator that you are with God, with the Most High, with infinite intelligence. You are a co-creator. You are part of God. You are part of Source. You are part of infinite intelligence. And you can decide what kind of life you want as a co-creator with the bigger part of who you are. My name is Mantius. I am here in nature, sending you loads of positive energy. May you manifest your heart's desires. One love, God bless, and all the best.